Ever wanted to play a solo tabletop role-playing game inspired by Dark Souls? Well, in this video, I'm playing Rune TTRPG, which is exactly that, a solo TTRPG inspired by Dark Souls. This is a recording from my stream, so it is just pure gameplay for 3 and so-ish hours. So hope you enjoy it and have a blast. Let me give you a brief history of the world of Oberon. Little is known of the world of Oberon from before the Shattering. Scholars in their towers spend their entire lives poring over what few scraps of record remain, only to understand less than they had when they began. Oberon was a world, an impossibly vast world. It spanned in all directions, stretched towards the horizon, reaching for more. Hunger took that world. This hunger had many names, but it's felt the same through the world round. In the wake, they arrived, tinkering, experimenting, playing God. It was only a matter of time before someone tested them. Just a second, chat. I'll change my category. There we go. A ritual was cast, not by them, but another. The world of Oberon was blessed with power untold, and its people were revitalized in it. Though unpredictable and dangerous, even heretical, it no doubt saved the world for a time. They didn't look kindly upon this. Their great experiment was spoiled, rotten, cursed. And so they, like children throwing a tantrum, shattered Oberon. The raw power required to shatter a world is immense. It forced them to recoil back to whatever hole they had crawled from.
Only got this bag sold out to give to you.
Thank you, Cameron. Not before they stole one last glance at Oberon. They saw a world broken to pieces. These pieces were scattered and isolated, a roiling storm separating them. A world of islands, lost at sea, struck down and abandoned by their gods. The pieces of Oberon would be known as the Many Realms. Their number is impossible to estimate. Each sits as its own world, separated from its kin by the fury of them. Many have tried to make the journey, and all who tried died. Power was required, and power was found. The power of the ritual still coursed through Oberon's veins. It coalesced and consolidated itself in each of the realms, a fragment of the whole. These founts of power would be known as runes. Those who claimed them would be granted untold power. But most importantly of all, they gained hold of their own fate. Naturally, there came war. Those who prevailed claimed the runes and became rulers of their realm. Rune Lords, they are known as. For they are those who can walk the waters between realms. It is said that the runes are bound to their lords, that none may separate them. They said that until the engraved emerged. So there's a little backstory. Or actually, it still continues, sorry. Cursed wanderers who have no realm to call their home. The engraved hold a power unlike any seen in the realms of Oberon, since before the creation of the Rune Lords. The power to carve runes. Engraved are deathless. No matter how many times they are struck down, they seem to rise back up, drawn to the beacon light of their sigils. When they rise, they seek out Rune Lords, and when they find one, they kill it and take their rune. The engraved alone have the ability to take claimed runes and carve them into their being. If they can claim enough runes, they too can take back their fate. Seek runes engraved. Carve them into your being. Bind fate. So that's the backstory of Rune TTRPG. Let's start playing, Chad. Let's start gaming. Alright, let's see. How does this start again? So I'm gonna be hella Elden Ring vibes. Yeah, I wonder if this is like inspired by Dark Souls. Runes for days. Yeah, I wonder if this has been inspired, but it is heavily inspired by the Soulsborne series. But let me see. I'm playing Rune, page 63. Oh, fiddlesticks. I forgot it's like that. Like somewhere there maybe. Let me see. Ah, here we go. Environmental storytelling, you will make mistakes, digital... Oh, yeah. Now that you have read the rules of Rune, and you have decided how you're going to play, it's time to create your engraved to begin your journey. Every engraved has the same starting stats. 10 health, 2 stamina, and 0 lore. In addition, choosing 2 starting weapons and 1 starting piece of... choose 2 starting weapons and 1 starting piece of gear. All the starter equipment can be found on page 70. Lastly, choose a starting rune, the one that sparked your undying existence. All right. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Oops, wrong scene. This scene. There we go. Let me zoom in so you can also read. So we have to choose 2 starting weapons and 1 starting piece of gear. So let's hop on to that. We got the long sword. So the way that this game works, lore is a mechanic in this game. It is indeed. Weapon 1, left fist. Weapon 2, right fist. There's a basic shield. There's a long sword. So these dice things that you see, that's for combat. So combat works such that you roll amount of d6s corresponding to your stamina, and then you can like choose which dice you assign to which weapon and then do certain things. So if I were to roll a 2 on d6, I could assign it to the longsword and do 1 harm to an enemy if they were close by to me, for example. Let's see. So we have a longsword. Yeah, okay. Basic shield. We'll see. Great axe. Yeah. All right. Makes sense. Deals 1 harm to enemies adjacent to the target. Ooh. How did this get it to act? Oh yeah, it's when it's with everything. There's cleave. Nice. Erupting flame. So if you want to do spells. Look, there's item text, item descriptions. We got a sling. We got Strider boots. That's gear, though, so we don't want to do that yet. Great Axe Grug. Yeah, I think those are the only weapons that we have there. Yeah, okay. So we are probably going to take the Great Axe and I think you can equip one per hand. Let me double check. Equipment and runes. So it's somewhere around there, because these are not... where is it? I should actually open the other one. Not the spread one, but this one. It'll be easier to read through. Let's see. 37. Where is it? That's 33. Here we go. You will collect many weapons during your travels across the lands of Oberon. There's no limit to the number of weapons you can have in your inventory, but you can only have 2 equipped at a time. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I remembered that correct. Where's the... Here we go. So, what we will do is we will take the Great Axe and the Erupting Flame. We will do that. Let me just plonk this over here. Here's our character, items. How do I... Ah, there we go. A Great Axe. Alright. So, Great Axe, 4 is... description, please. 4, move 2, and what was the other stuff? Harm 2 and cleave. 2, cleave. 5 is... What is that fire fist thing? Fire speed. Good one. This seems like a combo of magic and grog. Yeah, you can do like different builds in this game. And that's like, from what I understood, one of the big points about this game is that you're supposed to do different builds. Move 1, harm 3, cleave. Move 1, harm 3, cleave, and then what's the last one? 6. I'm just writing this down here, chat, so that we don't have to find it in the rules again when I need it. That's a good combo. Harm 3 and cleave, okay. Okay. And we have to save and close. There we go. And then the other item, what was it called? Erupting Flame. Flame. There we go. Then description. Deal 2 harm to all same and adjacent. What was the number? 4. Harm to all same and adjacent. And 5. Deal 2 harm to all in your row or column. Ooh. Deal 2 harm. Was it 2 also on the other one? Was it 1? Deal 2. 2 harm to all. What was it? All in your row or column. Yeah, on your row or column. So you can already tell that there's a downside to these 2 weapons. If I don't roll at least a 4, I don't do anything in combat. So risky business. 6 is deal 5 harm to same or adjacent enemy, take 2 harm. Deal 5 harm to all, take 2 harm. That sounds like fun. I'm sure that won't come and bite us back in the butt later. Okay, so that's that. Then we need to choose 1 gear. So let's see, what do we have for gear? Starter boots criteria, no move from weapons this round. So yeah, so basically, as long as I don't get a move from a weapon this round, I gain +1 move this round. Okay, for combat purposes. Amulet of Dawn. Pair of criteria, pair of dice values. Heal 2 harm at the end of this round. This is pretty good. I like this. By the way, we should read the item description of the items we just chose. The Great Axe, ancient weapon of a long dead civilization, given new life. And the Erupting Flame. The fires that burned Ossel Alora to the ground sit warmly in your palm. Alright. I like the Amulet of Dawn. Red Crown. Criteria. Enemies in at least 2 adjacent spaces. Effect. Deal +2 harm and take +1 harm in this round. Fates. Oh, these are runes then. I think I'm going to go with the Amulet of Dawn. I like that. I like the if you roll well, then you can get heal. I like that. Let's go with the Amulet of Dawn. Amulet of Dawn. Let's see. Criteria, pair of dice values. The lore is in the item descriptions. No, but you get like this lore stat, you grow differently. Criteria, pair of dice value. So that means I have to roll like a I have to roll like 2 2s or 2 4s or whatever. And then effect, heal 2 harm at the end of this round. Effect. Oh, I don't need that. Heal 2 harm at the end of this round. There. Alright, cool. Then we have to choose a rune. Lastly, the rune that sparked us. Fate's Foe. We get +2 health. Oh, I forgot to read the item description for Amulet of Dawn. A fire that can warm even those whose fate has been taken from them. This game seems very cool. Where do I go to get you to DM the PDF? No, don't do that. Actually, you should pay for this because it's made by an independent person. Actually, I'll give you a linky for that. Rune TTRPG. Here we go. Here you are. In case you want to check it out, chat. There you go. Do support them. It's independent creator. Alright, so let's choose our rune then. So Fate's Foe, +2 health. Fate's Fury, once per fight, you may use a weapon twice in a single round. Alright, I like that. I like that. Fate's Hunter, whenever you kill a unique enemy, regain all of your health. So unique enemies are like, in Dark Souls where like NPCs that are stronger, but they're not bosses and they don't respawn. Fate Breaker, you may reroll any ones in a fight. If you do, lose 2 health. Ooh, that's a... I think I'll go for Fate's Fury. I like that. I like Fate's Fury. So Fate's Fury, their ruthlessness was passed down to you. A god's fury. Fate's Fury. All right. Okay, we have our engraved. What should we call our engraved? Let's see. Dark Souls character name generator. Let's see. Thank you, fantasy name generators. Obviously, it's Gary Ligma. All right. Let's go with good old Gary Ligma. John Rune. Okay. So then we've done that. What's next? beginning. When you are ready to jump in, I recommend starting with the Grim Coast realm, included in this book. Yeah, we're going to go for the Grim Coast for sure. Once you've conquered the realm, then you're ready to fully explore the realms of Oberon. Yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. What is this? This is Maiden in Black from Demon's Souls. I want something a little bit more. Oh, yeah. There we go. So, we awaken in the Grim Coast. Here's the map. Where's my thingy? Oh, there it is. For some reason, it did not appear until I popped that in there. All right, the Grim Coast. So we awaken at number 1 over here. So this is the map of the realm. So from a pile of forgotten soldiers, corpses, a spark lights, a rune awakens a singular engraved, lifts his weary head to look up at the bleak sky. But there we go. Icy winds, as icy wind blows against your grave-marked skin. A heavy weight hangs in the air of the Grim Coast. Atop a hill in the distance, a singular keep stands above a desolate land. Carving the sigil into the ground, you prepare yourself. So this part, the flavor text that I just read, that was written. But the part about us rising from a pile of soldiers' corpses, that I just made up. That was just me, baby. All right. Let's get the page. So here we are, the Grim Coast. So every realm has what is known as a realm clock. Depending on the realm, these do different things and they behave differently. The realm clock of the Grim Coast tracks the day-night cycle of the island. Sun and moon dance above at an accelerated pace. As they shift, so too does the realm. The Grim Coast starts on day. The following actions fill a segment of the clock, moving between points, completing any action at a point. The Grim Coast clock is cyclical, and so when it is filled up, switch between day or night and reset the clock. The actions that are available at a point will depend on if it is day or night. Alright, cool. If the realm changes between day and night while you're at a point, it changes what options are available to you. Time you travels wisely. What? Time you travels wisely. Does it mean like it's time for you to travel wisely? Is that what that means? Time you travels wisely. Oh, time your travels wisely. Ah, it's missing an R there. Thank you, chat. You're too slow. All right. Then there's a death penalty. In every realm, it's different. In the what is this called? Grim Coast. When you die in this realm, resurrect at the sigil, so number 1, where we're starting now, at full health. A curse hangs over you. Something looms from the grave and sticks to your skin. Roll 1d6. 1 to 3, -1 move in combat. 4 to 5, take +1 harm in combat. And 6, -1 stamina in combat. The curse lasts until you complete a fight action at any point. Resources of the realm. All enemy cards for fights will be found in the points where they can be found. Any cards for gear, weapons, or runes can be found at the end of the realm. In addition, you'll find a realm sheet on the next page. When you're ready to begin your journey, go to page 78 and awaken at the sigil. Okay, so we have awoken. A sigil carved into the very soul of this realm, connecting you with it. This is a place of rest, recovery, and rebirth. Alright, so during the day, during day and night, we can rest, recover all our health. We unmark all the fights in the realm, and there are no limit to the number of times you may rest. Okay. Just like Dark Souls! Travel from Sigil. A quiet village along the coast, eerily still, number 2. Or, an ominous forest looms to the north, number 3. So we have 2 options, chat. We can go to the ominous forest, or the still village. Blim, 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 blim. The forest. We shall go to the forest. Can I draw that we're somewhere? Or can I actually take my token and put it here? Oh, I can. It's a little big, but whatever. It's fine. So we were here. And we're gonna go over here. So we're now at number 3, which means that the realm clock advances by 1. Surely this forest will be hospitable. So the realm clock is now 1 to 4. I'm going to write it in chat. All right, let's see what we find here at number 3. The gnarled tree. Among a grove of vibrant life, a lone tree sits, twisted, writhing, alive and dead. So as Gary Ligma walks the desolate path toward the forest, he feels a sense of unease and then gazes upon this gnarled tree. Let me see how did the rules work. I think you get to choose one of the actions, if I recall. Let me see how did this work again. I need to remind myself of the rules. Exploration. Each realm has a map showing approximately what it looks like and some of the most important locations known to the area. No map is perfect, as these realms sit separated from one another, but they are close enough. That is made of points. Points are the foundation of the exploration mode of play, as they are where the actions take place. Point crawl method. When you decide to travel from your current point, you may travel. Blah, blah, blah. Point actions. There we go. During exploration, you will travel between points and complete a number of actions. There are 4 types of actions: fight, search, learn, and delve. A point may have any combination of these actions and may have multiple instances of a type of action as well. Whenever you do an action, mark it as completed. Actions cannot be repeated unless said otherwise. One exceptions are fights, which are reset after the engraved dies. For more details about death and resetting the world, see page 33. So do we choose them? Okay, I guess you just choose it, I guess. Doesn't really say. And there's music. I guess I get to choose what actions I want to take. I'm gonna assume that this is the case. Oh, oops. I forgot that there's that. So, we are at the gnarled tree. So we can fight. So, as we are in the forest, Gary Ligma ducks behind a tree and is able to see a group of some sort of warriors, 3 of them, traveling amongst the trees together with some kind of creature. And also what seems to be another engraved warrior. So quite a big group to fight. Hey, The Dark, I'm good, thanks. Playing a solo tabletop role-playing game. If you want to see more what's going on, head on over to Twitch. Link is in my bio. Let's see. So how does the search action work? I doubt it just, like, I just get the stuff. Point action, search. Search to get treasure at a point. Treasures of old and important objects litter these broken worlds. When you take the search action, you gain the list of items. Oh, okay. The Shattering Elden Ring? Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. So I can search, but I can't do the other search because I need lore +1, and we don't have lore +1. So we'll do the regular search. So as we are ducked behind a tree, our leg hits something covered by leaves long dead and dead shrubbery. We push these things aside quietly. We find 2 navigators packs. So when used, the realm clock does not advance when you travel. Okay. Okay. Navigator's pack. Got 2 of these. Just gonna copy paste this info here. There. Okay, so that's been done. Should we then I'm saying it. I'm saying it. We're gonna fight. So blonde. So Gary jumps from behind the tree, sets alight the flame, and draws his great axe and charges at the enemy. And it's time to fight, chat. Fight, fight, fight. Okay, so let's go to the battle map. So the battle map is very simple, chat. It's just this. And then this tells us where we need to place the different enemies. So let's see. We have 3 zealots, A1, A4, and D4. Okay, we can take this guy. A1. Was it A1 and D1? No, A1 and A4. Blem. Blem. And then D1. I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. I feel like this is a bad idea. And 1 Writher. This could be a Writher. Where was it? I didn't pay attention. B3. Tutorial, but this isn't even a boss. These are just regular mobs. And then 1 engraved. Oh no, engraved is me. Sorry, not the enemy. I forgot. That's how you have to read the fights. Let me double check. Actually, there's dice to meet you. It's dice to meet you. I'm just gonna check here if you find. Engraved is there. Okay. So hold on. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. So D1 is where I'm at. No, wait. But that's where. Huh? Wait. Did I put that wrong? Hold up. D4. Sorry, that's over there. And then we're over here. All right. Bella, no. Don't go on C4. You might explode. So there's no terrain that is blocking us. So there's no specific terrain. So there are trees here and there, but we can there's enough room. There's a little glade. So time to fight. All right. So here we go. We have the stats for the zealot over here, and now I'm just gonna take a screenshot of that quickly so I can just have it up here. Don't have long, but wondered how you're finding Rune. So far, it's fun. I mean, we're just like, we've only started, but so far, I'm having a fun time. I've been tempted to check it out. Play Bishop D5. Hold on. Now I have to see the rules for combat because I don't remember the rules. And I'm going to change the music to be more epic. But so far it's fun. I'm having a fun time. It's, let's see, combat 23. How am I doing it so difficultly? Just do it like that. Realm cock combat. Okay, so grid and setup. We've set up the grid. Yup, we have done that. So we charged ahead with our great axe in one hand and fire in the other. Rounds. Combat is played through a series of rounds. Each round has 5 steps. Determine enemy actions, move enemies, and non-harm actions. Determine engraved actions, move engraved. Note, this might seem like a lot at first, but once you get used to going through the steps and the rhythm of combat, you'll be flying through the rounds of combat in no time. Okay, so first, determine enemy actions. During this turn, roll a d6 for each enemy in the fight. Okay. Compare the results to their action sets and take the related action. Every enemy has a character card that includes action sets. You as the player know what the enemies will be doing and can prepare accordingly. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we roll dice for each of these. So we roll 4d6. I'm just going to roll them one by one so that I can just assign them easier. Okay. So we got a 3 for this fellow over here. So 3A1. What OSD is this again? Sekiro's Dragon? No, this is Placidusax from Elden Ring. A1 3. I'm just gonna write it in chat so I don't forget. Next one. Oh, that's a 6 for A4. Oh, I should write it here rather than over there. So I can do like this. A1 3. I knew it was a lightning dragon. Is there any other kind? Oh yeah, I can't write. Yeah, I just remembered. Because when I do this rolls, I have to. 3 for B3. And then the last of the dudes. A dud. 5 for D4. Playing Elden Ring? No. I'm playing a solo tabletop role-playing game called Rune. Unfortunately, you can't see me play it on screen because I'm streaming that on Twitch. So if you want to see that, you gotta head on over to twitch.tv/diceandeasy. Link is in my bio if you want to see and hear the music. All right, so there. Oh, why does he say that? He didn't say that. Anyway. All right. So we have those over there, and then I can put this here for a second. So what do we have? Zealot. How does the movement go again? Sorry, I need to check. If an enemy has a move as one of their actions this round, move them a number of spaces equal to that action. Okay, cool. You decide which order to the enemies move. When moving enemies, you must keep in mind 2 rules. Enemies always move orthogonally on the grid. This means they move up, down, left, or right, but not diagonally. And enemies will always try to move to the closest possible space in their range. For example, if an enemy's range is same and adjacent, that enemy will always try to move into the same space as the engraved if possible, even if it is already adjacent. If they are already at their closest range and have a move action, they do not move. Okay. No more than 2 characters can occupy the same square. God damn it, AC. Okay. Blim, blim, blim. So let's move the enemies then. So A1 rolled a 3, so that means they move 3 and harm 1. That's unfortunate. So they move over here. Unfortunately, the sizes are a bit wonky. I need to fix that for... Can I make it smaller somehow? Can I make you like... if I go... No, not sheet. If I go to token, can I make you smaller? Scale. What if I put the scale at... Oh yeah, there we go. That's perfect. There we go. And then if... Yeah, we'll do it like this. We'll do it like this. I'm big. I'll make myself bigger, so that I can have 2 tokens on the same space. Essentially, that's the idea. Me big. Sorry if I missed you answering my question or not about the overlay game space you're using. Oh, I missed that question. So you mean this? This is just Foundry VTT, and I'm using just like a blank world and a system called, I think, Simple World Building, where you can just do whatever you want. And I just set this up myself. So it's not like a ready-made... it's not a ready-made... Sorry, the paranoid. Okay, so that moves, but we don't do the harm actions yet. So I turned off the sub sound, sorry. So we don't do harm yet. So the enemies rush towards Gary as he charges at them. Let's see the others. Here we are. So the other zealot rolled a 6, which means harm 3. Well, that means it doesn't move. It just goes because it can only attack the same and adjacent. So it ain't doing nothing. B3 got a 3, so that's the wither. Place a spiked rod on any adjacent space. Okay. It's gonna place a spiked rod. Where's the freehand one? Here. Spiked rod here. Wait, why isn't it drawing anything? Oh, is it white? It's that way? Fill. No. Lines. There we go. So yeah. It's here. The spiked rod is that. It'll suffice. So it has placed a spiked rod in C3. What does the spiked rod do? The special, the wither counts as permanent terrain. Oh shit, okay. Okay, what is it? The spikes from the pods are splintered pieces of bone. Ooh, so it takes like a huge chunk of bone from its body and smashes it into the ground. So it's like it's actually a piece of its body, bone, that it is striking there. So it's an undead creature with bones sticking all out of it everywhere, and it goes. So what does the spiked rod do? 1 harm when engraved enters or starts their turn on a space with a spiked rod. Unfortunate. Okay, then D4. It's a 5, so it moves 1 and does 1 harm. Alright, so that was all of their movements. That was terrifying. Thank you. What happens then? So move enemies and non-harm actions, so we did those. Then determine the engraved action. After the enemies have moved and determined their actions, it's time for your engraved. To determine actions, roll a number of d6s equal to your stamina score, which is 2. 2d6, though there may be circumstances, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, then I started screeching demonically. Using the values of your dice roll, assign them to your equipped weapons. Each weapon has a number of different actions, each associated with different dice values. For more details on weapons and their actions, see page 37. Okay. Okay. You cannot use a weapon twice in a single round. You may sum together your stamina dice and assign them to a single weapon. When doing so, you must use their exact sum when determining what actions the weapons can take. For example, something 4 and 3 to make 7, I cannot assign them. Yeah, okay. So now we roll 2d6 for ourselves. What do we get? A 3 and a 1. Let's see. Gary. How did these work again? Could you show me the info? God damn. Ah, fuck. I can't do any... Okay, so it's move 2, harm 2. So we can do a 4 over there, or then erupting flame. Deal 2 harm to all same and adjacent. And what was this one? Move 2, harm 2. I think I'll assign these to the erupting flame. I think, because let's hold on. Let me check the rules once more. Like what happens then? Determine your actions. If your weapon has given you the opportunity to move, you may do so. You don't have to move, nor do not have to use all your movement. For example, if your weapons have granted you the move 2 this round, you may move 2 spaces, 1 space. Yeah, only move orthogonal. You cannot move onto a space that already has 2 other characters. Okay. After everyone has moved, it's time to deal harm. Ah, okay. So, this is a tough spot, chat. Do we? Because we can move and not take any damage, or we can stay where we are and do damage, but then we'll also take damage. How much health do these guys have? 3 health. Okay, I'll take the damage. We'll put it in the great. We'll put the 4 in the great axe. So we're not gonna move. Actually, hold up. How does this is it? Yeah, it's same and adjacent, and I think that's also for our weapon. It's also same and adjacent. Don't I have the? Oh, I need to. Yeah, true. Actually, I did not write that down. Let me double check. Oh no, it says there, right? Move 2, harm 2. Okay, hold up. Take 1 out if you can. I can't take them fully out, Sig and Sour. I can do 2 damage to this one that's over here, but I cannot take him out fully. Let's go over here, so I don't have to jump around. Where was it? Here we go. Yeah, range adjacent. Yeah, it's adjacent. Oh, okay, so I do have to move because I can't do same. So I will move. I'll move. Oops. I want to move. No, I want to move here. So I'm going to move here because I have to. I thought your axe was great. It is great. It does 2 damage. Don't sass me. All right, so we have moved. So let's see the rules then. Remember, your boots give you +1 free movement if you got no... I didn't take the boots. I did not take the boots. I took the amulet that heals me twice. Heals me if I get double digits. 2 is a lot more than 1. Some would say it is twice as much. When will you stream with Hassan? I don't know Hassan, and Hassan doesn't know me. Yeah, move the engraved, so we did that. Okay, so deal harm and complete other actions. After everyone has moved, it's time to deal harm. For each character, if they're dealing harm, check to see how much and if they are within range. If they are within range, deal harm. Any harm that is blocked or avoided is reduced from the total harm a character would take. So the collab stream is tomorrow. Yes, it's tomorrow. Okay, I mean, hey, don't get me wrong. I'd love to, but I don't know him. And it's Hassan with 1 S, by the way. Kalazan, he's crying. When the engraved deals damage, choose a single target for each source of harm they are using, etc., etc. Yeah. Deal harm simultaneously. This means that the engraved and enemies attack each other at the same time. Even if you attack and kill an enemy, their harm is still dealt to you. Okay, so... health, harm, and death. Okay, so then... The Witherer placed down the spike, and the others... This one hasn't even noticed the fight, so this zealot is kind of just like, has not procced. And the others are moving, and this one swings its long sword, screaming, "Death to the engraved!" And then I go, "Raw!" And we swing at each other. He takes 2 damage. I'll just write somewhere. Description. All right. Damage 2. And then I also take 2 damage. Wish there was a better way to keep track of my health. I'll just keep track here. Oops. I forgot. Where'd my friends go? Yeah, oh, well. Alright, so then I guess we go back to the start of the round, right? Azan just texted me. He's crying. Range, hazards. Yeah, okay, then we just go back to the beginning of the round. I assume. Okay. Back to the beginning. Okay, so this is pretty straightforward. Okay, so enemy actions. So time to roll the d6s again. I'm just gonna go like 1, 2, 3. Like I'm gonna go in this like column per column as the order. So I'll just throw 4 dice at once to speed things up, and then I can open it up there. You don't see it. I can see it myself because my overlay is in the way. But we got a 3 for A4. A4 is 3. We got a 5 for B3. We got a 1 for D1. And we got a 5 for D3. Okay. This game is awesome. Yeah, it's really fun. If you wanna play this game, you can go buy it. It's called Rune TTRPG. Link is in the Twitch chat. I think it's $15. Not like a very fair price in my opinion. Okay, so they have done their things. Then yeah, move enemies and non-harm actions. Okay, so then the Zealot A4 got a 3, so he will move 3 and harm 1. So he will go 1, 2, 3. Because they can only move orthogonally. Big words. And let's see then. Who was next? B3 got a 5. So that would mean place a spiked rod on an adjacent space. So again, it goes, rips another spiked bone rod from its core, from its decrepit corpse, and places it over here. Oh, hold on. Actually, I'll do this. Copy it there. Can they move like 2 up and 1 sideways? They can, yeah, but he decided to go up there because I decided it. They can go orthogonally in any combination. They just can't go diagonally. This is not a fun situation. Because now if I want to get to this guy, it's going to be very difficult. Okay, then this guy, he got a 1, so that would be move 3 and harm 1, but he does not need to move 3. I believe I think it said that they will only try to move and so try to move as close to the closest possible space in their range. Yep. And they have same as their range, correct? Yes. Okay, so it's just going to move here. And then it has harm... How much was it? Harm Was it 2 or 3? Harm 3. Oh, actually, did I mark the right... I think I marked only 2 damage for myself, so hold up, let me fix that. I was supposed to mark 3. There. Boom. Isn't this supposed to have the... Oh, yeah, there. That's what I was looking for. Okay, and then D3 got a 5, so that's gonna be... 5 is move 1, harm 1. Well, moves 1, but it cannot do any harm from there. Alright, then it's our turn. So, 2d6, once again. Roll. A 4 and a 5? Okay. Okay, this is good, this is good. So what did he get? He got a... 3. So... Wait, did I move that right? Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Oh no, I was... Oh no, wait, I did it wrong again. Oops. It was supposed to be 1, not 3. So actually, no, this can be left as that, and then we can just do it, where, how did I get the... There we go. So here we can put 9. There. So now if we do this... Okay, cool. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Then put you over there. So he's going to do 1 harm, and he has adjacent, I think. Yes, so I don't want to move there. Yeah, but I'm going to have to take at least 1 damage this turn. Because they're all dealing 1 damage, I think. Yeah, harm 1, harm 1. Yeah, these guys are all dealing 1 damage. So I'm going to end up taking at least... At least 1 damage. Let's see what my options are then. So I got a 4 and a 3. For the Great Axe, I could move 2 and harm 2. It's not too bad. I could... Oh, it's a 4 and a 3 is... I can only... So deal 2 harm to all same and adjacent. I think we'll do the Erupting Flame. Because then if I... Oh no, but I can't move if I do the Erupting Flame. So I'm going to put the 4 in the Great Axe. Because then I can move... I love the music is so intense and you're just reading the rules. It's how it is. Hold up. No. You go there, and then you go there. There. So, we're gonna move Gary over here. So Gary rolls past this enemy, lands over here, starts his flamed hand starts charging up with power, and he slams it down. And are these considered adjacent, by the way? Let me see. I need to read the rules. Hey, Keto, how's it going? We're playing Rune tabletop RPG, solo TTRPG inspired by Dark Souls. In this example, the skeleton both deal their harm against one another at the same time. I forget. Are diagonal spaces considered like ones next to it? Has the one guy noticed the fight? Oh yeah, he moved, but he couldn't get all the way to us because he didn't have enough movement. Where was this thing said about the attacking? For each character, I think I might need to go to a different part of the rules to see how that works. Equipment and runes. Range. Is tracked by a number of spaces away. Something is range of weapons or enemies' actions tell you specifically how far away the target must be for the action to have effect. For example, a sling has a range of 2, meaning only two enemies that are exactly 2 spaces away. The term adjacent is used to describe any space orthogonal to the current target. Okay, good. That cleared that up. So it is only orthogonal spaces. Actually, sorry, I have to redo saying what I'm actually doing. I'm not using the fire hand thing. I'm using the axe. So Gary rolls up and then grabs the axe with two hands and spins and grunts. Retconned, yep. And he spins, and at the same time, both of these guys attack him. They hit him, but he has too much poise to be stopped. So he takes 2 damage. Here. He takes 2 damage. So it's 7. But he deals 2 damage to this guy. Or can I actually... Oh yeah, I can. So I can put him at 1 HP. And because he dealt 2 damage, there's also the cleave property. Deals 1 harm to enemies adjacent. Oh no, shit, it's not gonna hit that target. Ah, fuck, I forgot. Ugh. It's adjacent to the target, not adjacent to me. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, in that case... You forgot. Yeah, in that case, I'm not gonna attack this dude. In that case, I'm gonna kill this guy. Bleh, he's dead. Bleh. He's dead. As Gary spins to win, he misses the other enemy, but cleaves through the midriff of this zealot who goes, "Ah! Praise the Rune Lord," and then falls to the ground bleeding profusely. And yeah, this guy hits him while he's spinning. Wash my hands? Why? Anyway. But Gary does not care. Alright, next round. But now only 3 D6s for the enemies, as 1 enemy has been felled. Alright, let's see. What are we getting here? 1, 1, and a 3. So we get 1 for A1. 1 for B3. And a 3 for D2. Cool. Rip random guy. Didn't even know you. He is he was a zealot. Alright, let's see. So, A1 for this dude up here. Late Anderson, he gets to move 3 and harm 1. Ooh, okay, so he goes 1, 2, and 3 over here. Zealot StarCraft reference? Let's make that. There. So he's going to enter the same space with the engraved. "Ah! For the Rune Lord!" he yells as he charges. Front stream, I gotta go. Game looks very cool. Goodbye, AC. Have a good one. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. So then B3, the Wither, sorry. So let's see. What is he gonna do? He got a 1 as well, so place a spiked pod on any adjacent space. He just be placing spiked pods again. As he takes out a spiked pod and poof, stamps it onto the ground. What a king. He just be planting spiked pods. So what else can he do? He can do 2 harm also. But now he's just... He's gonna be such a pain to attack. He's gonna be such a pain in the ass to attack. Bro's making a fortress, yeah. This is fortressing up. Okay, so that was their... No, D2 still, so he got a 3. That is move 3, harm 1, but he cannot move into this space because there's already two creatures in the space, so he's only going to go for harm 1. Yeah. Okay, then it's our turn, so 2d6. Oh! Okay, we're not gonna be able to do anything, but we're gonna negate the damage because we got double ones. That's gonna activate our amulet. What was it called? The amulet of whatever the heck. So it's gonna heal us at the end of the turn. So at least we're gonna negate the damage coming our way. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. We don't... Gary is flustered by the enemies surrounding him, eyes darting in both directions. He misses the first attack as he is slashed across the stomach by the zealot, who laughs at him, and at the same time stabbed in the other side by the other zealot. And then the other zealot says, "You will fall!" Gary looking hurt, but then the amulet on his chest lights up with energy that heals the 2 wounds that he just got dealt, so ±0, baby. Next turn. 1, 2, 3. Huzzah! Alright, we got a 1, 5, and a 1. Honestly, in this situation, we need more spike traps. Funny you should mention that, because that's exactly what this dude is going to do. Because he rolled another 1. Time for another spike pod, baby. He takes one out from the middle of his stomach and smacks it onto the space next to him. He is not fun. Let's go around to monster. It's a wither. Then we got a 5 for this dude. What does that do? That is move 1, harm 1. So he's not going to move since he's already in the same space. So he's going to harm 1. And then D2 is move 3, harm 1. Again, not going to move, but harm 1. Okay, dice, don't fail me now. The dice failed me, and I'm not doing anything this turn. Gary is bewildered by the healing of what just happened, and because of this said bewilderment, the 2 zealots simultaneously attack him, and he takes 2 damage. Oops, no, 5. Gary's starting to look hurt. Gary's starting to look hurt. Virgin Great Axe User versus Giga Ched Spike Trap Enjoyer. Yeah. Yep. Let me see. Okay, that's that round. New round. A 5, a 5, and a 5. Damn. All right. Let me see something. The spike pod, 1 harm when an engraved enters or starts their turn on a space with a spike pod. Okay, so the spike pods don't go away, they just stay there. So, oh shit, I didn't mean to close that. Nuts. I didn't mean to close that. Oh well. Hold on. There. There we go. Okay. Yeah, sorry, what did we get? We got a 5. Yeah, we got triple 5s. So, once again, these guys are going to do harm 1. This guy is going to put another spike pod down, but he cannot because there is no space for it to put stuff down into. So, and he does not have any movement abilities. So, that's really fun. I am beginning to see that this build has a problem where there's a 50% chance that I can't do anything. Okay. It's our turn. Hey! We got a 6 and a 4! Woo! Let's go! That means that we can do 2 things. Let's go, chat. This one has full health. This one also has full health. This one has also full health. No. Alright, so we... Nintendo Wii... let's go back up. Here we go. So we get to either move to harm 2 or harm 3 and cleave. That could be very useful. And then we can do deal 2 harm to all same and adjacent. Deal 5 harm to same or adjacent, take 2 harm. No, I don't want to take 2 harm. So here's what we're going to do, chat. We're going to do harm 3 cleave, which means that we're going to get to kill one of these and then do 1 damage to one of them. And then we'll use the fire thing to do 2 damage to all same or adjacent. So we'll get to kill these 2 dudes outright. So here's what happens. As the zealots are just hammering Gary Ligma with blows from left to right, Gary takes them like a champ and finds a renewed anger within himself. I'm gonna move that over there. As he is now at 3 health, he is bruised, bloodied, and he screams out in anger and cleaves the guy who is right in front of him in half and uses that momentum to hit the other person as well and wound his leg. And immediately he spins around, so like he attacks like this, and then he spins back and puts his hand forward and blasts the remaining zealot with a burst of fire into his face as he is knocked lower by the damage to his leg, killing both of these enemies. Let's go! Don't kill the Wither. I have to kill the Wither. It's nothing personal, kid. There you go over there. Epic fondue spin. Spin to win is the best strategy in all the Soulsborne games. Now we have a big problem though, chat. I only have, 3 health? And the spaces that I can attack this dude from all have the bone charge thing, which means that I'm going to be taking damage every turn regardless of what happens. So, next turn. As Garen taught, spin to win, exactly. Okay, roll. So he gets the spike thing, but that's not going to do anything. Not going to help. Because they're already all planted, so... And I'm going to treat them as persistent damage dealers. Or are they persistent? I wonder. Drink the Yaffa. There's no Yaffa in this game. Okay, then it's our turn. A 4 and a 1? What does that give me? So move to harm 2. Deal 2 harm to same and adjacent. Because if I get a 5, I could. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to move 2. I'm going to move over here. And I'm going to try to cheese this. I'm going to try to cheese a 5, because then I can blast him from afar. So I essentially don't need to roll for him, because he can't move. The Wither is just there in place. And the only things that he can do is place a spike pod or harm 2. And yeah. I'm gonna spam until I get a 5. I got a 5! So Gary's arm alights with flame and a bolt of fire appears as he flings it towards this undead creature and hits it in the middle of its chest, and it screams out in horrifying pain as its undead putrid flesh is now burnt. Cheese, 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 cheese. You can't get me from here. Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh. Another 5! Again! Gary spins with a flourish and fires another bolt of fire. The undead creature's face now terribly singed by the fire. And finally, No. Oh, I can combine these for a combined 5. Finally, Gary searches deep in himself and conjures a powerful blast of fire that punctures a hole directly in the chest of the Wither. As it dies. And we have won. The fight is over. I tried Hi-Fi Rush, and man, you can't play that game with wireless headphones. Oh, yeah, right, because it's like all about time, like to the beat. Victory! Let me change the music to back to the chill. There we go. How appropriate. The name of the song is A Moment's Peace. I've won, but at what cost? Okay, so then I think we get some rewards from this fight. Let's see. So fight. Don't you get something from the fight? I miss the Wither already. With her or without her? Hey, Florina, thank you for the follow. So wait, how does the reward thing work again? I thought you'd get something from the fights. Or do you not? Hey, Mito, welcome. We're playing Rune TTRPG, a solo TTRPG inspired by Dark Souls. How about with him? Shake my head at the woke people. Well, considering he's dead, I would say without her. Oh, let me see. When an enemy's health is reduced, they are dead. Remove them from the combat grid. You no longer roll for any of their actions during the fight. How was your museum trip, Mito? Terrain, hazards. I guess we don't get anything from this particular fight. Oh well. Okay. Alright. Yeah, right with this. Okay. So, the gnarled... the gnarled tree was the Wither. Or Writher. I can't read. It's Writher, not Wither. Sorry. Dyslexia kicking in. The Writher. That was the gnarled tree, you see. I think. That's how I understood it. There's like a writhing undead tree. It was superb. The dude had such punk artwork, and I found the best shirt ever. Nice. All right. Or was that the gnarled tree? No, it wasn't. No, the Writher was something different. Because during the night, you can sacrifice 2 health to the gnarled tree to get lore. Okay, so that was the gnarled tree. We searched, we fought, and now we move on. So we can go back to the safety of the sigil. Or we can go... Wait, we can go to number 2? I thought we'd go to... Hold up. The Grim Coast. Ah, okay, it goes like this. I misread it. I see. I think I'm gonna go back to the sigil to restore my health, because we have like 3 health, so I think it's time to... I think it's time to go back to the sigil, and... Gary walks with pained steps back to the sigil at which he awoke next to the pile of corpses of long-lost soldiers, and he places his hand on this sigil that lights up, and he feels a relief course through his body, and he can feel the realm itself reset. And now we have full health again, so huzzah. But also the fight reset over here in the forest. Go back to where it's safe and heal yourself? Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did. So now we're going to head to the village. The village. Let's see what we find in the village. Oh, wrong one. Here we go. The village of Tiresh. Oh, we need to advance the clock. How did it go again? Mark, complete any action. Oh, so it's nighttime now. Shit, because we moved once, we completed the fight. No, actually, it's night. So hold on. We moved once. We completed the fight. We completed the search, and we moved once. So now it's night. Actually, when Gary is resting at the sigil, the sun has been moving quickly as time moves faster in this realm, and the moon comes up and night falls. And now it is 1 out of 4 for nighttime. So now it is nighttime within the realm. All right. What fun stuff awaits us now that it's nighttime? During the night, there is a fight between a ghoul and 2 skeletons. Or we can delve, but we have to have the necromancer's key, which we do not have. The village of Tiresh, you see it. Big red text appears. Clearly abandoned, though there are some signs of recent visitors. This place is as quiet as a grave. All right. I'm still a little bit confused on if you have to do the fight when you enter an area or if you can choose not to do it. Because I feel like the rules didn't really make that clear if we have to do the actions or not. But screw it, it's time to fight. Screw it. We gonna fight. Another fight it is. Okay, let's see. What are we up against this time? A ghoul in B3, so we can use the zombie for the ghoul in B3. Then we have 2 skeletons, A1 and A2. I thought I had a skeleton here. Oh yeah, there we are. A1 and A2. Then we are at C3. Oh god damn, we're right next to that, huh? Hey, full arena. You have to do the fight first, but I don't remember if you can just leave without that being an action. Ah, I see. Okay, thank you for the clarification, full arena. But yeah, let's fight. Okay, that's good to know that you do the fight first, because that was a little bit unclear when I just quickly tried to find the part in the rules that says it. But it's probably there, but I'm just trying to find the rules as I'm streaming, so I probably missed it. But it's time for another fight, folks. All right, roll 3d6. We have a 4, a 6, a 4, and a 5. 6, 4, 5. Let's see what these fellas are up to. But Full Arena, have you played this game? I assume you have, since you were familiar with the rules. All right, let's grab them. Oh gosh, they have 4 health each. There. All right, so the skeleton with number 6 moves 2 and harms 2. It can attack same and adjacent, so move 2, but it's not going to be able to attack there. Then the other one gets a 4, so it moves 1, harms 2. So it's going to go there. They can be in the same space, because 2 creatures can be in the same space, so that's fine. And then the ghoul got a 5, so that's going to be move 2, harm 1, gain 1 health. Not a fan. Not a fan of that, folks. So he's gonna move over, or what's the range? I forgot to check. Range is same and adjacent. Yep, so we're gonna put him there. Let me just make him smaller. There. All right. Well, this is not the best of starts, but then it's our turn. What do we get? Oh, a 4. Not the, well, like a 3 and a 1, but we have to combine it for a 4 so that we can do anything, because we have a bad build. So we can move 2 and then harm 2, or we can deal 2 harm to all same and adjacent. I think I'm gonna go with the Great Axe. So Gary's gonna roll out of the way. First move you there, then put you over there. So Gary's gonna move here to get further away from those skeletal dudes. All right, and then we deal the harm. So these 2 don't deal any harm because Gary's not next to them, but these 2 deal harm to each other. How does the... Let me see. Because it says harm 1, gain 1 health. But the health gaining would happen before harm is dealt, because the rules state that non-harm actions happen before. Right? Let me double check. Yeah, it's move and non-harm actions. In addition, if the enemy has an action that are not dealing or blocking harm, they take those actions now. For example, if an enemy had the ability to summon more enemies, okay, yeah, so yes, it takes the heal action there. So at least that's how that's the interpretation I'm going to make, because I'm the player. Page 11. During exploration, you will travel between points and complete a number of actions. There are 4 types of actions: fight, search, learn, and delve. Unless it says otherwise, you must complete any fights at a point before you can take any other actions here. Ah, okay. I see. Thank you very much, Full Arena, for posting that in the chat. I appreciate that. And the enemy healing interpretation sounds right. Yeah. And I mean, it's, you know, it's my interpretation. Whether it's right or not, it's not a huge deal. So, okay, it heals itself, but it hasn't taken any damage, so it's full health. And then Gary swings at it and chops off one of its hands just with its great axe, and it screams. And then it swings with its other hand and slashes Gary across the face, and he's a little bit hurt. There's a little scratch on the face. And he takes 2 damage, I believe. It was 2, right? Oh yeah, no, I moved the thing. No, where was I? 29? No. Here we go. Yeah, 2 harm. So, okay, that's that round. Another round then. So the enemies first. We have a 3, 1, and a 4. So these guys are going to go first. So 3 is move 1, harm 1. So he's going to move over here. And then 1, I believe, is also move 1, harm 1. Yes, it is. So moving there as well. And then a 4 for the ghoul is move 2, harm 1, gain 1 health. That's not something I'm particularly fond of, but that is indeed what will happen. It gains 1 health. You can see the stub left by its arm, or on its arm from where the hand was cut. You can already see like a new hand starting to grow from where the ghoul lost its hand, and starting to form already, which is unsettling to our dear Gary. Now it's Gary's turn. Come on, Gary. 5 and a 6. All right. This is good. This is very good. Let's see. What are our options with a 5 and a 6? So, what we could do... oops, wrong one. There we go. So what we can do is we can either harm 3 and deal 2 harm to all in your row or column, Actually, where are the other two? Okay, they're over there, so we can't hit them with that combo. Or we can move 1 and then harm 3 and deal 5 harm to same or adjacent enemies. So we could at least... We could... Oh, this is really good, actually. We can actually kill one of the... Or we can kill 2 of the enemies now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the 5er here, which is move 1, harm 3. So I need to move that there. Oop, oop. So he's going to move here. He's going to take some damage, but that's fine. Actually, he's going to take a lot of damage, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Because this dude has 3 health. So what we're going to do is we are going to use the harm 3 to kill this dude. And then we are going to use the deal 5 harm to same or adjacent enemy on this dude. But we're going to take a lot of damage ourselves as well, which is painful, to say the least. So let's see. These guys are going to deal 3 damage altogether. So as Gary tries to get into a more advantageous position, dodging a few attacks, he ends up amidst all the enemies, and they swing at him. He's unable to block the attacks as they are bashing at him, but after they are done, Gary cuts down the ghoul, who's dead, and then shoots out a burning pillar of fire that encases one of the skeletons completely and burns it to a crisp. But this fire also burns Gary's arm all the way to his bicep, dealing 2 damage, an additional 2 damage to him. So he takes 5 damage, leaving him at 4 health. But we got 2 enemies out of the way. Probably shouldn't have taken this fight now that I know the rules, but it's okay. Okay, so the skeleton's turn. Skeleton gets a 4. That is move 2, harm... no, sorry, I'm reading the wrong one. Move 1, harm 1. So the skeleton is going to move over here. Appearance. Nope. Oh, there we go. All right. Then it's Gary's turn. We can try to cheese it again. Let's see. 3 and a 2, not good. So we can do a 5 essentially on either weapon. Move 1, harm 3, and then cleave or deal 2 harm to all in your row or column. I guess we'll go for harm 3 since that will do the most damage. So the skeleton and Gary trade blows as Gary is able to knock off a bunch of its bones, but it is still standing, and it also damages Gary. So, was it 4 health that the skeleton has? Yeah, so it's at 1 health. It is looking flimsy, but it is still there, and Gary takes 1. Gary is hurt. All right, skeleton's turn again. 1, I believe that is, again, move 1, harm 1, so it's going to stay right there. Gary's turn. Double 5s. Let's go. Double 5, you know what that means, chat? We get 2 health at the end of the turn from our amulet. Let's go. Let's go. So, yeah, basically we will destroy this creature in a fashionable manner. So it is able to attack Gary, but Gary basically cuts him from his waist so that it flies into 2 parts, but while it is in 2 parts in the air, Gary also blasts him with a fiery blast that scatters the bones across the village. Everywhere you hear the clanking, clattering of bones, and this skeleton is dead. And Gary feels very cool. And then the amulet once again lights up, granting Gary 2 health, but Gary also took 1 damage, so only 1 health. Let's go! Fight done. But yeah, the fight was a little bit pointless, because I can't do anything else here. So I could delve, but we don't have the necromancer's key. So Gary is looking around the village, walking about. He sees a broken laboratory, or an important looking building. He tries to go open the door, but it does not. It is locked, and Gary is frustrated. Do you get anything from the mobs you killed? No. No, you do not. The reward for killing the mobs is basically being able to do the stuff in the area. Alright, so here is the path that we can take back to the sigil. There's the forest, of course, and a solitary structure on a nearby coast, or the keep of this realm atop the hill. I think I'll go and check out the... actually, we need to move the clock by one, so we have night clock at 2/4 now. I'm not going to go to the keep yet because I'm not at full health. I think I'll beeline for the keep when I'm at full health. So I'll go to the boathouse. So where as Gary is walking, he sees a solitary structure along a craggy coast. A lit candle glows from the interior. A boat is chained to the shoreline. We can hear the lapping of waves against rock. So we are in the night. There's no fight here, so we can delve. As Gary gets there, a spectral boatman stands in the chained-up boat, beckoning you closer. They look to the stars as you step inside. So Gary goes down to the boat and steps into the boat. You can now travel between the boathouse number 4 and the ruinous camp, but only at night. If you have the star charts, you may travel during the day too. I do not have the star chart. Yo, Pog, shortcut unlocked, chat. So now we can travel from, we went over here. Now we can go here. Poggers. So now the night clock is at 3/4 because we completed an action. Okay, makes sense. So there's an ominous fire across the channel. Let's go! Let's go across the channel, chat. The boatman goes and the boat starts moving as his spectral form is like the boatman in Venice, just paddling along, and the boat moves across the channel towards this fire. Let's go! Ruinous camp, baby! No. Here we go. The smell of the grave is strong in the wind, even a distance from the camp. So since we're moving one, the night clock goes full, so by the time we get there, it will be morning. Yes. This is true. However, I really don't want to fight that creature there, so Gary comes to the shore and sees a robed figure surrounded by 3 skeletons who looks very dangerous with various bones and withered humanoid parts hanging from its robe. And Gary says, "No thanks. I will pass." So we can go to the solitary path along the coast to the eastern shoreline. Let's check out that. So that's going to be here. So we went over here. There's a dangerous looking dude. I don't like that. We're going to go over here then, because it is daytime, and then that will make it daytime. Day clock 1 out of 4. Because it is a unique enemy, so that means it's strong, and I really don't want to fuck with him. Let's go to number 7. The Lost Knight. Dressed in the banner of the Graven Keep, a lone knight stands vigilant. Uh-oh. So as we approach this creature, he says, I can smell the grave on you. You defy death. I cannot allow you to take another step. And he dashes at us, and we are going to fight the Lost Knight. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh no, chat. Are we going to survive the Lost Knight? Where's the battle map there? Oh boy. Lost Knight. Thank you for being, yeah, thank you. That's very kind of you to be so, where's the knight at? The knight is in B1. Oh, hey, nice. But there is permanent terrain from D1 to D4. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. So we can do then this. Yoop. Where is it? Hello? I want to make it bigger. I want to make it bigger. Ah, there we go. Lines. Make it red. Bah. There. So the battle map, well, it was nice knowing you, Fondue. Rip Fondue, I guess. Yeah, but if I die, I respawn at the sigil. Death is merely an inconvenience. But yeah, since we're on the cliff, this part of the battle area is smaller as the cliff is narrow. So that's why this is inaccessible. All right. It's battle time. So first up we have the Lost Knight. Let's see, what are his stats like? Because he's a unique enemy, so that's probably gonna hurt a lot. Oh no, brother. Oh no. When the dead broke the gates, a lone knight fled the keep. Two lives their sword would take. Brother, I might be in a precarious situation. Okay, so the knight goes 1d6. It's fine, chat. Nothing to worry about. Everything is good. Everything is cool. He rolled a 6. Okay. He rolled a 6, which means move 3, harm 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Try jumping. Try finger, but hole. Okay. Also, he has a fun little thing. When the Lost Knight has 4 or less health, they gain additional range, 2 spaces. Great. That's fun. Oh, fuck, I did that again. Okay, so yeah. Move 3, harm 3. That's not nice. Hopefully, I'm gonna roll something that allows me to move more than 1. Otherwise, I'm gonna be eating shit. 5. Okay. So 5 is move 1, harm 3. Or deal 2 harm. Well, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. How did I roll? It was just a 2 and a 3. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna move 1 over here. Yeah, I need to move you. I'm gonna move 1 over there. And what's the Knight Rider's art is pretty. So he has like not a spear, but like a halberd. Yeah, that's the word. Everything is okay. Everything is not okay, because Gary is able to swing and damage the horse on which the Lost Knight is riding. The undead horse, or is it? No, it's not undead. It's just a knight. So, or is it undead? Wait, what did this thing say? Is he undead? He's not undead. So the horse neighs in pain, but at the same time, the Lost Knight plunges forward with its halberd and slices a deep cut on the shoulder of our dear Gary, who is on his last legs. First turn. Second turn for the Lost Knight. What do we got? A 1. Okay, we got a 1. That probably means it's not too bad. It's move 1, harm 2. That's bad. That's not good. All of these are bad for me. He charges in. Gary, please get a 4. It's an 8. A 6 and oops, wrong one. It's here. So we got a 6 and a 2. So we can deal 5 harm or deal 3 harm. It doesn't really make a difference because he has 8 health. It would be so good if we would have killed him with the Giga attack from hell. So as Gary dodge rolls a few times, he charges up a powerful fire attack, which he blasts the horse out of existence, and the rider falls deftly, but Gary is burned to a crisp by his own spell. And he turns into dust, and then "You died" in big bold text appears. Yeah, Gary's dead. GG's, Gary. Gary! I just used my Ligmamancy spell, and I died. Gary! But death is not the end, folks. As Gary suddenly opens his eyes, he awakens at the sigil. This is so sad. Can we get 5 likes? Oh. You should be an influencer. Let me check if... Oh, yeah, there's the curse. Ah, fuck. Because I was like, something happens when you die. Yeah, there's the goddamn curse. So, because we died, we have to roll a d6, and then we're going to have a fun little curse on us. Five, so... Take +1 harm in combat. Amazing. Love that for me. What time is it? So day clock was 1. So it's 2 now because we had the fight. Do you get rid of the curse? Yes, you just have to complete 1 fight. And then you get rid of the curse. So it's for the next fight you have... It's only for the next fight. So it's daytime. Let's see, where have we gone during the daytime? What is this? This does not sound Dark Souls at all. Oh, this is some, like, remix. I don't want remixes, I want original. Okay, so, let's see. So, we can go to the village. Ooh, we should go to the village. Because we can search it. And then we can get a bunch of shit. Yeah, we're going to the village, but... Village. So, Gary travels to the village. Retraces his steps. And we are going to do the search. Or actually, now we have to choose. So we can do the search, and then we get a healing vial. Or we can use the learn to increase our lore. I think I want the healing vial. Yeah, I'm gonna do the search for the healing vial, and then the night changes to night. So healing vial. Let's add that to our inventory. So it heals 2, what did it say? Recover 2 health at any time during exploration. Okay. Gotcha. There we go. Get the healing. I did. Alright, so we are here now. Then it changes to night. What do we do? What do we do? I'm not going to go to the castle because I feel like the Rune Lord is over there, and I'm going to get my shit pushed in, and I need to do one fight to get rid of my curse. It is nighttime now. I think I'll do the fight here again in the village so that I can get rid of the curse. Yeah, we'll do that. Fight time! Alright, what's the fight here again? Ghoul and 2 skeletons. Yeah, that's what it was. Ghoul and skeletons. And then I'm over there. Amazing. Okay, let's go. What am I doing? Oh yeah, music. Let's go! Okay, enemies first, so... They get a 4, 1, and 2. So the first skeleton... Oh, I need to get the stats back. So I take 1 more harm, right? That was the thing. I take 1 more harm. Alright. Skeleton 4. Move 1, harm 1. Okay, so it's gonna move this way. And then it gets a 1. So that's move 1, harm 1. And then the ghoul gets a 2. Move 1, harm 1. It's gonna go here. Ah, the 4 kings. Celebrate for its excellence. Alright, then it's our turn to attack. Double 5s! Let's go! Is that the Writher? No, I'm just using the same art, but it's not the Writher. It's a ghoul. We're not in the forest, so we're doing the ghoul and skeleton fight again. So I got double 5s, which means I'm gonna get 2 healing, which is great. So I get to move 1, harm 3. And then deal 2 harm to all in your row or column. How much health do they have again? They have 4 health. I'm afraid I have to go now. Thanks for the stream. It was a pleasure. Hey, thanks for hanging with us, Denelin. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. What am I doing? Oh yeah, so I can move 1. I'm thinking, yeah, I'll just move 1 over here. Oh, no, wait. Because... Ooh, actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna move over here because we get to do 3 damage with the axe, and it says deals 1 harm to enemies adjacent to the target. Yeah. Wait, does that mean? Because the fire thing has deal 2 harm to all in your row or column. Does that mean me as well? Probably not, because that would suck, right? Wait, okay, so and then the other one is also deal 2 harm to all same and adjacent. Yeah, okay, so it's all... Okay, yeah, so it's all... Okay, so we're going to deal 3 harm to this feller. So, oops. So Gary moves into a seemingly disadvantageous position, hacks at the ghoul with his axe, which leaves the ghoul's other arm and shoulder just hanging from its body, but it's still alive with putrid ichor spewing out. And then Gary shoots a wall of fire towards the skeletons, dealing 2 damage to each of them as well. They are burnt by the fire. Spit on fire. And then these 2 do attack Gary, are able to damage him, but Gary feels the vibrations of his healing amulet, lights up and heals the damage that Gary has taken. So Gary does not actually take any damage. Haha! The clever plays. Fun is my favorite monster VA. Thanks. Alright. Monster's turn again. Or enemy's turn again, I should say. Oh no, double 6s. That's not good. First one gets a 3, so that would be a move 1, harm 1. Yeah, move 1, harm 1. Okay. Actually, I'll move him last because I need to do him first because of the stack. Move 2, harm 2. I'm not a fan of that. So he goes over there. But yeah, not a... I am not a fan of this person. So he's doing move 2, harm 2, move 1, harm 1, and then you also get a 6, which means gain 3 health. Oh, brother, my previous attack was pointless. No. No. So as the skeletons are approaching Gary turns to quickly glance at the ghoul, and its hanging shoulder piece, which was like cut down to like the middle of his chest, he sees it mend itself back into place with the crackling and popping of bones and sinew, and the hand moves again, and the ghoul is completely unharmed. Super cool. Big fan. I would say this isn't the most favorable position. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be this bad. I will have it be known that it was not supposed to be like this. So, yeah. Things were not supposed to be this... Oh, right, I take extra harm. Oh, fuck, I forgot. I forgot about that, so I'm going to have to retroactively apply that. Wait, how did it work again? Was it +1 harm every time I take harm? Take +1 harm in combat. Yep, so that means that instead of 2 damage previously, I took 4 damage. So that means I have sustained 2 damage. Fun. I forgot about that one. Very fun, very cool. Well, this is not good. Stupid curse. Okay. So I have a... what did I roll? I rolled a 5. Yeah, that's right. So I have a 5, which means I can move 1 and then harm 3, or deal 2 harm to all in your row or column. I'm gonna go with the deal 2 harm to all, because then I get to kill both of these. Very big fan of the curse. Love the curse. I'm a big fan of the curse. Actually, no. I'm actually going to take the axe, because I can move here. Oh, oops. Because I can move here, and then when I attack with the axe, I will cleave... Oh, but then I'm not going to kill it. Yeah, then I'm not going to kill it, though. Never mind, I'm going to do the fire thing. But I'm going to take more damage, which is not fun. Oh, well. So Gary gets absolutely pummeled by these creatures, and the curse hangs heavy on his head as every strike seems to seems to be more painful and dig deeper. So this is 3 damage, and that's 2 Oh my, 5 damage, bruh! Gary is bleeding. But luckily, Gary blasts another wall of flame, and these boned buffoons are just nothing but scattered bones in the wind. Gary's very hurt, but however, it's another turn now. Let's see what the ghoul does. The ghoul will move 1 and harm 1. Gary, come on, Gary. Get those double digits. Not quite, but 7 is not too bad. 7 will give me either harm 3 or deal 5 harm to same or adjacent, take 2 harm. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that because that will kill me. So I'm going to go with harm 3. So the ghoul digs its claws deep into Gary's abdomen, with dealing a deep wound. And Gary is barely standing, but Gary does deal 3 damage to the ghoul, so the ghoul is also barely standing. Who will triumph? Oh god, Gary! No! Not another 6! The ghoul heals itself again for 3. No! Fuck you, ghoul! Fuck you, ghoul. Gary, high numbers, Gary. Come on, Gary. 5 is not a high number, Gary. Okay, what can we do with a 5-er? We can move 1 and harm 3, but there's no... Actually, I do need to move 3. I mean, move 1. Yeah, okay, so we'd have to move 1 because it's only adjacent, so... Psych, bitch. Yeah, ghoul just keeps healing himself. And then Gary deals... How much was it? Was it 3? Yes. The great axe once again cleaves the ghoul, who is barely hanging by a thread, but alive nonetheless. All right, Gary. All right, ghoul. What you got for me this time, ghoul? Don't be a 6. It's a 3, which means that the ghoul will move 1 and harm 1. This is not a good thing because Gary is currently at 1 health. So... Gary? A 6 and a 2. I believe we just died. Let's see. A 6 is harm 3 or cleave, or deal 5 harm to the same or adjacent enemy and take 2 harm. Yeah, we just... As Gary burns himself and the ghoul alive, you hear a ah, and you died. Big bold letters. By the way, we do have the you die this one. And now the night clock is at 1/4. But yeah, we died. God damn it. So we got rid of the curse, but now we're going to get another curse. Oh, brother. Once again. Back we go. We have arisen. Man, it sucks. Why am I bad at games? Okay, so what's the new curse? 4. Which curse is that? If it's the same curse, I'm gonna lose my mind. It's the same curse. It's the same curse. No. This sucks. Yeah, this is dice, but it sure as hell ain't easy. Yeah. For real. God damn it. I don't want to take 1 extra damage every time I'm in combat. Have you tried to get good at RNG? I haven't. Okay, well, time to go back to the fishing village and fight the same dudes again. Let's go! Same fight! I don't want to go to the forest because there's even more dudes I have to fight there. Bear, seek lest, seek lest. Bear, seek lest. There. Okay, new fight. Huzzah. Okay, enemies first. Maybe don't roll well this time. 2 6s. Fantastic. But luckily the 1 6 is going to be wasted on the ghoul because he can't heal, or he can heal, but there's nothing to heal yet. So that's good. All right, first skeleton gets a 3, so move 1, harm 1. Second gets a 6, move 2, harm 2. That's not fun. And then this guy gets a 6, so that's gain 3 health. Doesn't do anything. Woo! Okay, my turn. Gary. 6. Barris Seek Less reminds me of Dark Souls 2. Had enemies that stopped respawning if you killed them enough. Always killed that, like that mechanic. Yes, I do remember that mechanic. And that mechanic is like nice, but it's like the mechanic is like it's a band-aid fix for another problem, which is these boss runs suck ass. Like it's a band-aid to fix the real issue. Hey, Never Squid, how's it going? We're playing Rune, tabletop role-playing game, which is a solo TTRPG inspired by Dark Souls. We have died a bunch. We've died, what, twice now? This is fun, though. I'm liking this. What's on my screen right now looks confusing. It'll make sense in a little bit, don't worry. It's a battle map. So, what did I get? I got a 6, right? Yeah, I got a 4 and a 2. So let's see, what are our options here? So I can move 2 and harm 2, which actually is not a bad idea. Or I can harm 3, but then I'll take damage, which I don't like. So, or then I can deal 2 harm to all same and adjacent, or deal 5 harm and then take 2 harm. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, very cool. Hope you're enjoying it. Oh yeah, I am. It's a really fun game. I think it emulates the experience of Dark Souls quite nicely. Can recommend. Okay, so I'm gonna choose the 4 for the Great Axe, which means I get to move 2 over here, so he can't attack me. And then I get to deal 2 damage to this fucker as Gary sprints across and rolls past the ghoul, who is just turns around. He also, at the same time as he's rolling, attacks the ghoul's calf with a Great Axe attack. And deals 2 damage. All right. So then he can't do anything because I'm not next to him. He can't do anything because I'm not next to him. Okay, cool. This is going way better than than last time, I say foolishly. Okay, new round. The enemies go first. Oh, fiddlesticks. Okay, so we have 1 6, which means this dude... Oh, no, wait. Yeah, this dude gets a 6. So that means he moves 2 and harms 2. 1, 2... Not great. He gets a 5, which means move 2, harm 1, gain 1 health. Also not something I'm very fond of. Nice sound effects, thanks. And then a 3, which is move 1, harm 1. Oh, gosh. Okay, then. Gary? Come on, Gary. 4? Okay. Actually, not necessarily terrible. Because 4 is move 2 and harm 2. I think I'll go with that one, because then I can avoid... So move 2, harm... So 1, 2... Oop, no, not you. Gary. decides to roll out of harm's way, and then what is going on? And then he does like the attack straight out of the roll that you can do in Dark Souls, but there's nothing there. So no damage is done this turn to anyone. Oh, but he gains 1 health back, which is not fun. Fucking ghouls, man. Okay, new round. Okay, this is a lot better. As in, it's not that good. So 2, which is move 1, harm 1. That goes there. 4 is... I think it's a heal thing again, god damn it. Move 2, harm 1, gain 1 health. Yep, actually I need to do the healing before that. So now he's at full health again. The calf is now fully healed once again. And then this guy gets a 2, which is move 1, harm 1 as well. Gary! Come on, Gary. You got this. Hey! We got double 2s, which means we're gonna get healed by the end of the turn. Yes! Yes! Alright. This is good, chat. This is good. So that means that we are going to... We can move 2, harm 2, but then there's cleave also, which is very useful. Or we can deal 2 to harm all same and adjacent. No, I should move, because otherwise I'm going to take a lot more damage. So I'm going to move 2 over here. So he's going to damage me for 1, but I'm going to take another extra point of damage because of the stupid curse. Oh, oops, I did the zoom thing. So the zoom thing is probably not too bad of an idea, but I'll turn it off for now. There. But yeah, we do 2 damage to this dude, so he's at 2. But then because of the cleave, the attack flows through and also does 1 damage to this skeleton here. Okay, next turn. All right, what's this is gonna be painful. 5, which for the skeletons means move 1, harm 2. Ouch. 5 means move 1, harm 1, heal 1, but I don't think he has any damage taken. Why is it a 2? I changed it to 4. Did I not? Oh, I have to press enter, I think. Yeah, my bad. So then this is 3, and this is... Okay, this is 2, that's correct. Okay, and then this guy gets a 4, which is... Move 1, harm 1. Okay. Oh boy. This is a not great position. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm looking at 5 damage at the moment. Oh, I got the heal last round. I forgot. I got the I forgot the heal. So I'm at full health now. Because I have a pendant that whenever I roll double numbers, I heal myself for 2. That's why. FYI. Okay. So then it's Gary's turn. Come on, Gary. You can do it. Double 3s! That means we heal again. Let's go! All right. Then we get a 6. So I'm going to go for the harm 3 and cleave because our range is adjacent. That means we get to kill this dude because he has 3 health. And then we get to do 1 damage to this guy. But I'm going to take a lot of damage, unfortunately. So I'm going to take 5 damage minus 2 because of the heal. So I'm going to take 3 damage altogether. So 7. And then this guy is going to take 1 damage. And this guy is going to die. Okay, 1 skeleton down, folks. Progress is being made. It goes as its bones rattle as it crumples to the ground as Gary chops off its head. And then the ghoul is just nipping at the heals over there. Okay, new round. Enemies go first. A 4 and a 6. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. This means that the ghoul moves 2, harms 1, and gains 1 health. But it cannot move any closer because that square is already occupied by 2 people. So it's going to heal 1, but it cannot heal at the moment, so then it has a harm 1. The skeleton, however, gets a 6, which is... Oh no, sorry, the ghoul got a 6. Sorry, so it does not move, it just heals 3, but it has nothing to heal, so that's fine. And the skeleton gets a 4. My bad. So that means move 1, harm 1, so it's not going to move, it's just going to harm 1. Very nice. Okay. Gary, what you got for me? A 6 and a 4. Very nice. Very, very nice. So our options are move 2, harm 2, and then deal 5 harm to the same or adjacent enemy and take 2 harm. Or harm 3 and then deal 2 harm to all same and adjacent. I think I'm going to go for the Great Axe 4 and Erupting Flame 6. So then that means I get to... I can move 2, but I don't want to move 2. I want to move here. Because then I can use the 2 damage on this dude. I'm going to take 2 damage myself, however, which is fine. Because then I'm at 8 health, so that's not too bad. So I take 1 damage from his attack. I kill him with the Great Axe, and then I burst the ghoul into flame, or rather, Gary charges up an incredibly powerful beam of fire that blasts through the head of the ghoul, just leaving a searing hole in the middle of its head, and the ghoul just thumps to the ground dead. But the flames also burn Gary as well, for there is a price to pay. So he takes another 3 damage. But the fight is over, which means the curse is over. Oh, finally. Finally we get rid of the curse. And the night clock is set to 3. So the next action that happens is gonna change from night to day. Chat? Hey, Dorpini, welcome. We're playing Rune TTRPG, which is a solo TTRPG inspired by Dark Souls. And we just won a fight and we got rid of our annoying curse. Is it fun? It is very fun. I have been enjoying it immensely. So, chat. We still have some time left on the stream. You know what we're going to do? I think we're going to rush for the Rune Lord. I want to see what happens with the Rune Lord. But before we do that, we're going to move back to the sigil, which means the night clock gets full and it is day. So daytime comes in and we're going to touch the sigil and we feel the realm resetting, but also our health resets. So we are at full health now. The Elden Rune. No, the Auberon Rune. This is different from a legal standpoint. Let's see, what are the options for the Graven Keep? Looming castle atop a hill, keeping an eye on the entire realm. Looks more like a tomb than a home. Oh my god, you must fight your way to the Rune Lord by completing 2 fights? No! No! Boss run, but I can't even do the boss run. Because the boss run requires 2+ lore. I don't have any lore. No! Okay, where do we get lore? I need to get lore. I don't have any lore. Read the wiki to get the lore. Yeah, true. Wait. The boathouse. Wasn't there a rune thing, lore thing there? Nope. So the place where I can get lore is the forest. I can get lore from the forest if I go there at night. But it reduces my health max by 2. Fuck! I'm sure there's a video essay on the lore. Vati! Ding 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 ding. Vati video, where are you? Okay, so that's not a great option. I could get 1 lore if I get the Necromancer's key. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the boathouse at night so that we can travel to number 6. You don't need health. Yeah, true. You don't need health if you just dodge. Dodge, forehead. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna travel here. Clock goes 1. Clock goes 2. Clock goes 3, and clock goes 4. So it is nighttime now, and I can travel over here. So that sets the night clock at 1. 1 out of 4. All right, so we are now back to ass kick zone, the ruinous camp. So we are here during the night. Oh shit, nice. You know what that means? We get another 2. We get another 2 healing vials. So that's 1 action. Poggers. We have 3 healing vials now. And we can also delve. So, or learn, sorry. Necromantic scribblings of a ritual committed in secret. A trap laid in the graven keep for an unsuspecting lord. +1 lore! Yes! Let's go! We got +1 lore. Lore. So now we have 1 lore. Very good. Lore 1. Huzzah. We only need 1 more lore. Okay. So this sets the night clock at 3/4. So if we go to the Lost Night, we're probably going to get our ass beat again. But what was the thing? So during the day, there's the fight. Oh. During the night, the Necromancer is there. And the Lost Night. Oh, no! Oh, shit. Yeah, we're just gonna go there during the day. That's fine. Okay, Lost Night, Season 2. We're doing it. We're doing it, folks. Believe it. It's gonna be great. Or my name isn't Naruto Uzumaki. What if Trump was Naruto Uzumaki? Yeah, past nighttime adventuring in that area, but in some areas it makes sense. Okay, Lost Night. Where was I? Was like somewhere there, and then I have to block off that one area. The Lost Night. Trump next Hokage 2024. True. I'm gonna make Konoha great again. Trump is not in Naruto. I don't know what Naruto you have been watching. But no, he is indeed not in Naruto. Naruto. Oh, by the way, the bill in let's see, B1 and B4. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Bill in the Last of Us episode 3. Chills, brother. That's a real red-blooded patriot, brother. It was so K-Kona. It was so funny. The government is run by Nazis, brother. So good. Yeah, it was so K-Kona. Okay. It's fucking time. Because you only have so much energy, and if you use it all up running, you die young. His dad told him. It's weird. Weird that his dad would tell him anything, considering that his dad is apparently not the greatest of people. Alright. The Lost Night turns. You have returned, Undying One. I will end you. And charges at us. Let's do this. We can beat him. He's not that tough. I mean, he's pretty fucking tough. But we can beat him. He got a 4? What does that mean? 4 is move 2, harm 1, block 1. Unfortunate. There we go. Okay. Athletes dying young because they ran out of energy. Many people are saying this. People are dying. Okay, Gary, you can do this. Our build is not the greatest. I'm gonna be the first to admit it that our build is not the best build. Okay, so we got a 6. That means that we can either. Oh my god, are we gonna go Giga? Oh no. So we can do 3 harm, or we can do 5 harm and take 2 harm. You said you could beat Mikolash too, but then we were there for 3 separate streams. Yeah, guess what happened? I fucking beat him though. Have you considered a guts build? Greatsword, greatsword, greatsword. There is no greatsword, unfortunately. The great axe was the biggest weapon. Like this is the starting equipment, but I think there's the maker of the RPG, like the game, released just a bunch of more starting equipment. Yeah, there is. Where? Not in the starting gear. In the starting gear, there isn't. This is the starting gear. No greatsword in the starting equipment. In the game, there is, but not in the starting equipment. Okay, hit hard. Fuck it. I'm gonna do it, chat. So Gary once again digs deep and blasts a huge Kamehameha fire at the knight, and its horse is burnt to cinder. But as it falls down, he rolls deftly and attacks Gary, but Gary's also burnt by his own fire, so Gary takes a total of that's only 3 damage. Not that bad. Gary takes 3 damage, but the knight, how much health does he have? It's 8, right? Yeah. He takes 4 damage because he was able to block 1 of the damage, but he takes 4 damage. So we've got him down to half health, burned by fire, a dark soul face. So Gary has the sword of night and flame too. Yeah. Could have sworn there was a starting piece. Maybe that's like additional content, because I think he released like additional content as well. Let me see if there's anything new here. No, nothing new there. 1.1 updates. Oh shit, I should get that. I have not gotten the 1.1 updates. Was not aware there was an update. But I think he just said that he released like a bunch of new. But anyway, now he's in phase 2, which means when the Lost Knight has 4 or less health, they gain additional range, 2 spaces. That's fine. I'm just gonna be next to the knight and go I'm gonna clap his cheeks. Cheeks will be clapped. Okay. Then it's the Lost Knight's turn. You may. Oh fuck! That's a 6. That's not good. Move 3, harm 3. Not a fan of that. That's gonna be painful. Okay, Gary, what do you got? A 5. Okay. That means we can move 1 and harm 3. Or deal 2 harm to all in your row or column. Well, that doesn't make sense. So we're going to move 1 and harm 3. Oh, shit. There and there. Or there's a 1-hand, 2-hand sword in the first realm, in the realm atlas, but the main rulebook uses it as an example of versatile weapons. In the realm atlas, I see. But it's like a thing you can get in the realm. It's not like a starting equipment thing, right? Okay. Well, I'm once again here to see how badly Gary's ass could be kicked. Actually, Gary's gonna do pretty alright, because Gary's about to do 3 damage with his great axe. He cleaves like an upward momentum strike, which cuts deeply at the neck and face of this knight and sends his helmet flying off his face, as this knight is looking very rough, bleeding profusely. But Gary also takes 3 damage with a big halberd strike across his chest. So Gary's also looking a little rough, but Blow for blow, baby. Okay. The Knigget. A 5. That's move 1. Let's see. Harm 2, block 2. See, I don't like that. That's not good. That's bad. That's very bad. That's very bad. But as long as I do 3 damage. Come on, Gary. Come on. You can do it. No, you couldn't do it. He doesn't do anything. Fuck you, Gary. Oh, no. No. Gary. Fuck. Gary didn't do anything. It just takes 2 damage. God damn it, Gary. Gary Bliss, do something. Fuck. Okay, it's Knight's turn. Deal 2 harm, block 2. Oh no, we're fucking gonna die. Come on, Gary. Come on, Gary. Come on. Please don't. 6? Bias dies. Yeah, it's not true random. Do you know what happens? They kill each other as the halberd dude runs Gary through the chest with his halberd. Gary at the same time swings his axe and cuts off his head, and they both die. And Gary goes, "Ah, you died." But chat, the enemy does not respawn because it's a unique enemy and I killed it. The rules say so. The rules say so. I'm pretty sure that the rules specifically said that if this happens, then the unique enemy does not get respawned. If I recall. It was written somewhere. Where's the enemies part? Enemies, here we are. Unique enemies. Mutual kills count as a unique kill. Yeah. You might. Oh yeah, here. You might find yourself in the rare situation where both you and a unique enemy deal fatal harm to one another at the same time. In these instances, the unique enemy is considered dead, and the fight does not reset as you resurrect back at the sigil. We win. The lost knight is lost forever. Get wrecked. Get absolutely owned. Okay, back to the map. Oh, so that's gonna set the day clock at 1 over. Huzzah! Glorious victory. So this means that if we go there during the day, we can get 1 lore. So for purposes of brevity, I'm just gonna like move around a lot. So it's like 1, 2, 3, that becomes night. And then I'm gonna go to 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's day 1. Get the lore. So now we have one more lore. So I have 2 lore. 2, 3, 4, and then 1. Nighttime. 2, 3, 4, daytime. Okay, so we're here. It's daytime 1/4. Cool. Now we're gonna go face the Rune Lord to end things once and for all. All right, let's see. Here. The Graven Keep. The Graven Keep holds this realm's Rune Lord. Once they have been slain, carve their rune into your being, and your time in this realm has ended. Yeah, it's blin blin blon man time. Okay, so we have to win 2 fights. Oh, we could have. Oh, Oh, we actually could have gone without the lore, but now we only have to defeat one fight. So... Okay, you must fight your way to the Rune Lord by completing one combatant. 3 skeletons. Okay, this isn't too bad. I say before I get my cheeks handed to me. Alright, off you go. Oh. Give me some skellers. Where do I put them? A1 to 3, okay. Nope, that's not... Wait, what? Oh, okay. And then where am I? C2. Alright, chat. Time to kick these skeletons in the butt and then face the Rune Lord himself. Let's go. Skeletons turn first. We got a 5, 2, and 3. So let's see. Skeleton. I'm assuming they're the same skeletons as before, but let me double check. Mercenary. Yeah, I guess they are, because it's not mentioned here anywhere. Alright, so they're the same skeletons as before, so we can use this one. So they have 4 health each. Oh, I didn't press enter. That's annoying. There. And yes, so 5, that means move 1, harm 2. And then we got a 2 and a 3, which I think is move 1, harm 1 for both of them. Yes, move 1, harm 1. So only one of them can actually hit me, which is pretty good. Come on, Gary. You got this. A 4. It's something. Let's see, what does that give us? It gives us move 2, harm 2, and cleave, or deal 2 harm to all same and adjacent. I think I'll go with the axe, but I won't move anywhere. So I will deal 2 harm to this one. And then because of the cleave property, I get to do 1 harm to this dude over here as I swing my great axe. Woof. Woof. But then we also take 1 damage because we are in the way of this dude. Okay. Good start. Good start. Next round, there's a 6. Don't like that. It's a bad thing. Pull through Gary, avenge the Writher like an hour and a half back while I'm still grieving over. I will remind you that I am the one who killed the Griever. The Writher, I mean. So the one at the top gets a 6, which means move 2, harm 1. That's not... harm 2, I mean, sorry. So he goes over here. Okay. Then we got a 3 and a 2, so it's move 1, harm 1. That can't move, so he's gonna move there. We're looking at 4 damage here, folks. Let's hope Gary gets something to move with. Otherwise, it's gonna be very painful. 6. We do not get anything to move with, unfortunately. But we get to kill one of them at least. Because that's harm 3 and then cleave. So, how much health? That has 3. That's full health, yep. And that's... Wait. No, that should be 2. Yes, it should be 2. That's a mistake. And then that's 3. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to kill this one with my attack. So Gary sends the bones clattering as he uses the flat side of the axe to just smack this skeleton to the ground in the great halls of this keep, and the clattering just echoes throughout the keep. But before that, of course, he is able to attack Gary, and Gary takes a total of 4 damage, which is not very fun. And the other skeleton, this one also takes 1 damage from the cleave as Gary spins to win. Demacia! Okay, next round. Skeletons. Another 6. Fuck. So he 1 and then he 2. Don't like that. Spin to win forever, baby. Come on, Gary. We need to get out of here. Not really getting out of here. So Gary takes another 3 points of damage as the skeletons are pummeling him. Oh no, Gary! No! And because it's adjacent, Gary is able to kill this one. And do 1 damage once again to this one. Come on, please. Please. Please don't kill Gary. Just this bad roll. Okay, good. Okay, so only harm 1. Only harm 1. So that's good. This is good. Gary, what do you got for me, Gary? Double 1s! Gary doesn't do anything, but he does regain 1 health. So Gary gets attacked, but his little amulet vibrates and wabam! 2 health back and then 1 damage dealt. So that was a net positive. A 5. What is that for the skeleton? Move 1, harm 2. Shit. He's not gonna move, obviously. Gary? Come on. 3 and a 4. So I can move 2 to avoid the damage, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. Or Gary is gonna do. Gary, come on. Gary goes over here to avoid the 2 harm. Gary, of course, won't do any harm either, but not getting attacked. Skeleton. Come on, Skeleton. Only a 2, so move 1, harm 1. Yes. Come on, Gary. Come on, Gary. You can do this. A 4. That's enough. That's enough to kill it with the fire. Gary blasts the skeleton, but not before the skeleton is able to swing its sword at Gary and deal 1 damage. So Gary survives, but not with a lot of health. And now, chat, the Rune Lord himself. Can I can, actually. I can use the vials. I did kill, yeah. I can use, because now No, wait, Because it's during the exploration phase, but what is considered the No, hold on, chat. I need to check the rules, because I'm not sure if I can use my health vials, because I can only use them during the exploration phase, but I'm not sure what is considered the exploration phase. I need to double check. Exploration. Map is made up of points. Points are the foundation of the exploration mode of play, as they are where the action takes place as you explore the world. Traveling during exploration uses point crawl method. I would say, because this benefits me, so I'm biased, that I can use the vials between these fights. Because otherwise it would suck. So I'm gonna say that I can use my vials between the fights. So I have 3 vials, and each, I think, heals 2, if I recall. Yeah, so I can heal 6 health, so I'm gonna down all of the vials, glut, 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 and get 6 health back, which puts me at 8. Alright, chat. As adapting rules for a freely rated game, how could you? Well, it's not clear. Like, it's like... And the game says, hey, it's up to you to make the calls, so get off my back. These big doors open to this big hall. Now... Echoing through the hallway, you see a big throne room, and sitting at the end of the throne room. Oh, there's a courtyard. Okay, this is actually a swirling storm in a night sky hangs eternally over a courtyard. An ancient armored form assembles itself before you, as I walk in, of course. A spectral glow beneath the plate. Cursed, enraged, you face the ruined king. Oh. Wait, okay. So let's set this up then. What did it say? Let me see. So B2 and C3 are permanent terrain. Mm-hmm. There we go. So the courtyard has some old pillars. You're on the no lore Graven Keep fights? No, I had 2 lore, so I only did 1 Graven Keep fight. Now it's time to face the ruined king. And wouldn't you know, his art is right here. Where is it? There. The ruined king. Look at it, chat. There he is, the ruined king. So cool. Is it here? Yes. I haven't killed it yet. What does it say? Deathless. Ignore the first death penalty you take when exploring a realm. Oh, it's the. So, Ruined King, Phase 1, chat! Mr. President, a second phase has hit the Twin Towers. Oh, boy. Bibila. Alright, so the Ruined King goes first. Let's see. I rolled 1d6 for him, right? Yes. Special at 0 health. The name of the king is lost, as is his kingdom. The animated armor is rent open in the back. Okay. The Ruined King goes first. Only a 1. Very good, very good. So he moves 1, harms 2, and blocks 1. Easy. 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 Okay. Gary, come on. We got a great start, Gary. A 4 and a 5. Very good. Very good, Gary. A 4 and a 5, so we could move 1, harm 3, and then deal 2 harm to all same and adjacent. Or move 2, harm 2, and then deal 2 harm to all in your row or column. I don't think we can get any damage on him either way. So I think I'm just going to move 1. And then nothing happens first, as both opponents carefully approach each other. The Ruined King's heavy footsteps just clanking as the empty armor walks. Okay, Ruined King. 2, what does that mean? 2 is move 1, harm 2, block 1. Okay, can't attack. Still can't attack me from this position. Alright, Gary, what you got for me, Gary? A 5, okay. What's 5 again? Deal 2 harm to all in your row or column, or move 1, harm 3. I think I'm gonna go for move 1, harm 3. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it! Wait, how much health does he have? I'm gonna close those so I can open it easier. He has 7 health. Okay, so he does 2 harm to me, and I do 2 harm to him because he blocks one of the harm with his sword, but then the sword gets pushed aside as I use my great strength. Oh no. It's his turn again. A 1! Yes! So he moves 1, blocks 1 damage, and harms 2. Okay, this is great. He's been rolling very poorly. This is really good, chat. This is very good. Gary. A 6. Or a 5. I can combine it to a 6, or then I can go with a 5. 6 would be... Ooh, I could blast him. But... How much health do I have? I have 6 health. That's gonna be really risky. So I could blast him into phase 2. But then I take 4 damage. Fuck it. Fuck it, I'm doing it! I'm doing it! Gary charges his fire Kamehameha blast. Goes, ah! Just shoots a flame into this armored freak's face. The helmet goes flying. And before that, of course, he gets attacked through this attack, and the flames burn Gary. Oh, they burn. And the creature falls on its knees, but only for a moment, as its joints detach, and this ghastly energy fills it, so it becomes taller and lankier and longer, and the head gets pulled back in by this ghastly energy and is floating in the air now, and eyes are burning with ghastly rage as it screeches. Oh god. And we enter phase 2. 12 health. I am not making it through this one. Oh god. It's his turn. 1. Move 1. Harm 3. 12! He's the Rune Lord! This truly is the Dark Souls of this games. So he's gonna do 3 damage to me, which means I will die unless I get out of the way. Please. I beg of thee. 5. I don't think that's a get out of the way. It is not. Yeah, I'm dead. I am able to get a hit in to do like 2 damage. But then... And as we fade away, we just hear a... yeah. Oops, that's the wrong place. The ruined king has ruined us. Bella, this part. Oh, plead, blood. God damn. That was a tough one. All right. All right, chat. Again. No, sorry. It's getting late, and I think this is a good spot to end this stream. So I think we got a good look at the whole game. We got to go up against one of the Rune Lords as well. This is super fun. Like, this is a very fun solo TTRPG. I'm very much for this game. Let me find the link to Gila RPG. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but if you want to buy this, chat, link is in the chat for Gila's itch page where you can buy this for 15 bucks, I think. Can we do this again? Pretty please. Maybe, if you're nice. Yeah, of course. Do you plan to continue this on stream? Maybe. I don't know. I'm planning to like try a bunch of solo TTRPGs on stream. Like that's the intention. I want to try different solo TTRPGs because they're easier for me to organize to play on stream because I just do them by myself. So that's the idea. I'm thinking of doing like one per month. I'm trying to do, and yeah, I just want to try different ones, and this was the first. This was on my radar already before I made the decision, and I really like this game. So I really like the concept of this game, and now having played it, it's very good. I really like this. So Gila did a great job. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing their name correct because I don't know how to pronounce it, but anyway, this was the stream, chat. I hope you enjoyed watching me play this because I had a great time playing this. This is super fun. This was very fun. A little bit different as well, but I wanna explore more tabletop RPGs. So the solo ones are the easiest way for me to do that, and usually they have more simple rule sets, so it's also easier for me to go through the rules because I am a lazy little boy when it comes to reading rules. But yeah, that was the Rune tabletop RPG, solo TTRPG inspired by Dark Souls. Hope you enjoyed it. Hey, thanks a lot for watching this playthrough of Rune TTRPG. If you enjoyed the game itself, I'll put a link down to the store of Gila RPG. I hope I'm saying their name right. If you want to buy it, it's 15 bucks. Fair price for such a fun game. And if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe down there and leave a comment on what you thought about this. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.